Hey guys, I'm George from MovieWeb. How are you?
Hello, George.
Hi.
It is an honor to talk to the two of you and your legendary careers and about this movie. I just wanted to start and ask, start with you, Nicholas, and then Erwin, you can answer. The decision to have Robert De Niro play both roles is such a fascinating one. It's kind of signature to the movie, really. Where did it come from? And was it always the plan?
I think you should ask um, um, Irwin that one because that's more production thing.
Nick wrote the script basically. Actually, we started out working on the Costello character. Then Barry Levinson came in and said, "Hey, let's build up the Genovese character and really make it a two-hander in a battle between the two men to control the mob." So Nick didn't write it specifically for any one actor. He wrote two really
Yep.
interesting characters, and I gave the script to Bob. He called me and he said he liked the Costello character and who did I think could play Genovese? And I frankly couldn't think anybody better than De Niro, because if he had said he wanted to do Genovese and who would play Costello, I would have said the same thing, play both. And he thought about it a little bit and he said, yeah, yeah, okay. And he called Barry and Barry liked the idea. Nick liked the idea. And then he started working on these two characters.
So Nick,
Everybody knows a lot about Frank Costello. Not everybody knew a lot about Vito Genovese.
so Nick, when you're writing it and you're just kind of researching this world, and you know this world obviously, what makes you choose this part of the story? We've seen this story, parts of this story from different angles, different movies, over time. What had you focus in on this particular part and how you would choose to kind of go into this era of their lives in this way?
If you think about, I've done three movies on the mob in a way in its history. The first was the Goodfellas movie, which is how these young guys get started. This is what they're all young and they're all hungry and it all goes bad. The second one was Casino. This is when you get the mob and you give them millions and millions of dollars and they open up casinos and they still screw it up. And this was the end of that world. That world started in the early 1900s. It went through Prohibition and it ended when Frank Costello fails to arrive at Appalachia and they all get arrested. And they are exposed for the first time as, quote, organized crime, Cosa Nostra, the Mafia. And they're exposed on the front page of the papers, and even the FBI has to acknowledge that they existed. Until then, the FBI pretended they didn't exist.
Yeah, it's a powerful ending that we get there.
That's the point, and that's what this movie is, the end of that world. And the depiction of these two men fighting it out in the end is what brought Bob to its knees. And Costello realizing it was over. It was Costello who saw that it was over and let us end it. And he gave the mob the poison pill, and the poison pill was Appalachia.
Yeah, that's well said. Erwin, last one. Just curious, is there anything you can tell us about the direction of Rocky and Creed? Fans love those movies, and any updates or anything you can let us know about.
About doing a Creed 4 with Michael B. Jordan starring and directing again. So we're just working on the script right now. We hope that's a couple of years from now. And that'll be that for a while. But there's an interesting movie that I have nothing to do with it at all that I read the script on. It was the making of Rocky, how actually it went through it. And they're casting my part right now.
Oh, no.
I hear, yeah.
Who's playing you? Do we know?
Well, I suggested Brad Pitt, but he was a little old. I was younger at the time.
He's not good looking enough, Erwin.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I wish I could go on because now I wish we could talk about this much more, but I have to leave it at that. Thank you both. It's an honor to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great day.